Hi gorgeous, what's up? Let's do my everyday routine. Well, my current everyday routine. Y'all know it's always changing. Subscribe. I'm not gonna gatekeep this routine from you anymore. Let's go. Primers, I have been going in between these two, the Glowish Blur Jam silicone free primer and then the Smashbox OG Photo Finish Smooth and Blur. I'm obsessed with both. It really is, if you want to smooth over, to blur over, to fill the pores, clog the pores. Also, like, if you do that, you need to wash your face for sure at night. Like, you should be doing it anyway, but definitely if you use one of these, because it will clog your pores. But today, you know what? Let's go in with the Photo Finish from Smashbox. It's almost like a whipped substance, and you can literally see the blurring of this product, and that's why I'm so obsessed with it. And please take note that I am really pushing it in. Like, you can see my skin's kind of turning red because I am pushing it in, working the blood. And if you push it in, you're really gonna see results with either one of those primers. See the difference? Smooth, regular. Are there still people out there that don't wear primers, that don't believe in it? Or they think like, well, if you have primer, that means you're like really a makeup girly, and I'm not a makeup girly. No. Think about it like this. Your skin was not created or designed or made to hold makeup. So you need something to help it. If you paint a wall, guess what? You start with a primer before you put on the product. Okay, next up, I've been loving this product from Fenty Skin. This is a very hydrating tinted moisturizer. It has an SPF of 30 in it, and I have been obsessed. It's just so lightweight. You can use your fingers, you can use a brush, you can use a sponge, whatever you prefer. This actually has, like, this is a refill purchase. It has like a component that it goes in for like $6, but when I was there, they didn't have it, and you know what? This works just as well. So I'm not even gonna bother with the component, but I want you to look at how gorgeous. This is one pump. Mine is in the shade number 2, and it just blends like an absolute dream. Watch this. Look at that glow. Obviously, if you have oily skin, proceed with caution. But honey, and it's so lightweight. Look at how pretty that is. It's sheer, it's lightweight, obviously, which is why it's like my everyday products. When I went and got my facial for my little birthday treat to myself, she said that I actually had like some dry skin. So I've been using like hydrating at daytime, nighttime skincare, and hydrating products throughout the day with SPF, and this has been the best by far. Like, this is probably my favorite Fenty product. Actually, that's a hard call. I don't know. Love her eyeshadow sticks. So this is what I go in with for my base. It is a product that can be layered. Looks so nice. Tried and true, dude. A tried and true. If you've been watching me, oh, this concealer, Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. It's got skincare in it. It is a lightweight formula. So good. It's more on the liquidy side than it is the thick and creamy side. So, like, if you love the formula of the NARS Radiant Creamy, it says it in the title. If you love that formula, this would be a little different for you. It's more lightweight, but it's still such a good product. So this is what I use for under eyes, and also on Natasha Denona's website, you can use code Lynora15 and save you 15% off your entire purchase. So that's always fun. Shade N2 or Neutral 2 Damp Beauty Blender, and we go right in under the eye, pouncing back and forth or up and down on the skin. Not moving it around because I actually like that coverage here. I'm just trying to cover under eye sleepiness. This concealer and the Hourglass are top 2 faves, and they've been holding that position for a very long time now. This next step, I've been doing it lately, and I've absolutely been obsessed with the results and how long lasting in this heat and humidity. This has helped my makeup so much. I've done the foundation, I've done the concealer. Now let's throw on some setting spray, right? Yes, that is my normal, like I need to go in with a lot. I need to really let this soak in. Like you see how wet my face is. It helps. This little one spray, no. In this heat and humidity, that's not gonna do nothing. Brows. While this dries down, I'm gonna go in with the brows. Gonna use the Precisely My Brow Detailer. This is my favorite brow pencil because of how thin it is. You can see it's got that little piece of plastic around it to prevent the breakage of the actual pencil. At one point, Huda Beauty came out with something that was just as thin as this, except it kept breaking. So Benefit said, aha, I got you. And they put the plastic around it. It's fabulous. And then I top it off with the Slick Brow Day from Urban Decay. This is just the best brow wax that I have come across in a long time. It's got the comb and then it's got the other side so you can press down on your brows and kind of lock them into place. It holds all day without feeling crunchy or leaving that white residue. By the way, this one is in the shade 3.5. Let's do just a touch of contouring. I know this is like an everyday look, but I'm not trying to look snatched. I am only trying to add some depth and dimension so I don't do like a serious contour. I just hit the sides of my nose and the tip of my nose only because I used a concealer that is the same shade as my skin tone and foundation. So I don't want my face to look one-noted and washed. And that's why I add a little bit of contouring to the nose. I go in with this tried and true for contouring. This is the House Labs Power Sculpt Velvet. This is actually bronzer, but well, it says bronzer, but yes, I use this shade as a contour. It goes on light, smooth, velvety, airy, and I literally, you'll see what kind of difference it makes. And it doesn't take 2 minutes to do. I just place it initially like this, and then I make sure that there isn't like a harsh stop right there, and I kind of flick it through. And I absolutely always make sure that I have blended the tip, because one time in a video I forgot to do the tip of my nose and it just looked like I had this massive nose. Because it just created an elongated nose. Whoops. I couldn't tell you what video it is, but I can tell you it is still on this channel because it's a learning lesson. I'm gonna leave it. Just like that, if I'm feeling extra spicy, and you see how it's created more shape to my face. I don't look one-noted anymore. And then I'll take like the leftover, I'll hit the pan one more time and go right under the lip just to add a pouty look. These are just simple little steps that give you that extra oomph, just like so. Now I go in with my actual bronzer. That switches from day to day, whatever I'm feeling that day. Lately, I've been going in with the Gucci bronzer. I really like this bronzer. This is in the shade 03. Big fluffy brush from It. And I just go in as if it's just a regular, no special technique here. I try to do like the three, hit those points. This bronzer does have a sheen to it, but it's not too chunky glittery, so it does do well with just like an everyday glowy look. See how pretty? And this brush is great for that seamless bronzed look. It's all coming together. Trust the makeup process. Eyeshadow, I always go in with eyeshadow because I have hooded eyes. So if you've got nice full lids that aren't hooded, you don't even have to do eyeshadow. But because my eyes are hooded, it always creates this, like it has nothing to do with it being a bad concealer. It has everything to do with my eye shape and the way my lids go back into whatever they do. So I do put a shadow and it does help to stop that. I couldn't tell you if that's because it's a powder and it kind of sets it in. I don't know why, but it works. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Going Platinum palette. It's great for every day. These two are my favorite shades. Today, let's go in with Let's do a little soft taupey shade, and all I do is I hit my crease and then I pull it up to the brow bone. Obsessed. Simple, but adds a touch of color to make the eyes pop, helps with the creasing on the lids, Adds depth and dimension. Going with some mascara. I've been using this from Lancome. It's the Mr. Big mascara. I know they have this in waterproof too. This is volume, lengthening, almost like false lash effect. So it's good stuff. I go in with 2 coats typically. Everything is coming together. Forgot to turn my light on. I can't do. My light just dropped. Okay, tragedy is over. that was dramatic. Next up, I think this is also a key factor in having my makeup hold so well all day in the heat. The setting powder. Obviously use your favorite. Mine is the Givenchy Prism Libre setting powder. It has been for a hot minute. This one is in the number 3. It's kind of like a light soft pink, very soft pink. And I take a dry beauty blender. This is my setting powder beauty blender, and I pick up about yay much. I have a small magnified mirror, whatever mirror that's handheld that you can kind of pull up close so you can see everything. Perfect. But I literally take this, my mirror, I'm focused, and I pull my skin like that on both sides, and I just press. Now I'm obviously targeting areas that maybe I've noticed separated before, that are really porous. Definitely put quite a bit. I focus on this area here just because it's a very porous area for me. And I literally just push in a layer of that powder. And again, it's helped with the humidity and heat and sweat throughout the day to hold everything in. That is the purpose of this. So it's not, wow, Holly, this is not an everyday look. You put on a lot of makeup. This is, I've dealt with the heat and come back and my makeup has been a hot mess, and this seems to really help. A solid key factor is targeting your zones or your areas on your face that you've noticed just don't hold up so well, and really focusing on what you can do to hold it there. This helps, girl. I'm telling you. Next, let's go in with the highlighter. I've been loving this one lately. This is the one that I fought so hard to get. I went to a few of Sephora's to get. This is the Patrick Ta in the shade My Love. It's absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. We're obsessed with it. It's just this beautiful white, almost wedding bells. Like, it almost screams, this should be a wedding highlighter for sure. I haven't tried the cream one yet because I love the powder one so much. It's so nice. I do spend a lot of time, not a lot, but so it doesn't look like a white cast, I do take extra time and just blend it so it doesn't look like you just have a white streak. I think that's the number one thing I see with highlighters is people just kind of put it and then they leave and they don't blend it. It just leaves the most gorgeous shine. Oh, it's so pretty. Some days when I'm really feeling it and I'm loving just the highlight look, I will go in the sides of my jaw. So that way, you know, you turn your head and the sunlight hits it. You've just got this ka-chow. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed. I feel like you either love it or you hate it, but I love the jaw highlight. For the lip, you know what? I just grab a lip oil, whatever one I've been, just something that's easy. Lately, I've been using this plumping lip oil from Tarte. It's got like the little pom-pom on the end of it. This one is in the shade, I think it's Spice. Yes, Spice. So it's kind of a soft brown. It's a clicker. See how nice? Just enough color. Goes on sheer, but it has this gorgeous glow. So this is like, you can keep it in your purse. It's lip plumping. And you don't have to have like a mirror or anything to focus on your lips. Just put it on and you're good to go. You already knew this was coming. I'm going to set my makeup again. I'm telling you, this heat and humidity did not come to play, but neither did your girl. Checkmate. Anyways. But ow, bam. Ooh. This is the everyday look and I'm obsessed. I love it. It's actually, and it obviously, everybody says this when they make a video like this, it doesn't take me as long as this video because, you know, talking and explaining stuff, but this is quick, it's easy. I'm not gonna say it's 5 minutes, but I am gonna say the time you do spend doing this routine, you'll thank me. You already look fire, but girl, you're gonna be an explosion after this routine, right? If you haven't already, if you're literally at this point in the video and you have not subscribed, heart broken, okay? What are you doing? What are you doing? You should just subscribe. Leave a comment. I love it when y'all comment. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.